Hello there. I recently made a video about why people buy your book and why it's important to write a book that people can purchase from you or download for free from you. And I had some other additional thoughts that I wanted to express, so I'm making a second video about this. And first of all, when somebody gets your book, either they're doing you a favor because maybe they're a friend or a family member or a colleague who is helping you boost your sales or try to get you to bestseller status. It's cool to have a network of people that can all buy your book at the same time when you launch your book. One of the most common practices to get to bestseller status on Amazon. So if they're not a part of that team who is specifically buying your book to help you out, then that means that they must have some interest in that topic. So I think that more important than the book ratings, although that has its place, and you can create a strategy so that you can get to bestseller status and then start worrying about this second feature, which is collecting emails, collecting people's contact information. And that is why I feel like if you're using your book in your business, you're not trying to just make money off the sales of the book itself, which I hate to break it to you, but most people don't make a lot of money on just selling their book, despite the claims of some of those YouTube ads that are running right now. You're not going to get rich by selling a book on Amazon. I'm sorry. Where you're going to get your money is the back end of things. So what I mean by this is you're using your book as a tool to bring in business. And there's many ways that this happens. For one thing, you're seen as the authority in your niche. Having a book, publishing a book, and especially if you can get to a bestseller status, these all help you get preferential red carpet treatment when it comes to getting yourself out there. Having your book, it's like a calling card, yes, but it also opens doors for you. Because if you're trying to get interviewed on podcasts, for instance, and if you tell them that you're a published best-selling author, all of a sudden they're going to be like, yes, we want you on our show. Okay. If you don't have that book, they might say, talk to us later. We're not interested. So that's one of the reasons why you want that book. Another reason is because if you, instead of trying to collect the sales, the meager earnings that you'll receive off of Amazon book sales, once you accomplish the bestseller status part of your campaign, then you want to switch over to a new version of how people get your book. So you can do your book launch and have people go directly to Amazon, but if they buy on Amazon, you don't get to collect that person's data. And in many cases, having that lead or that contact is actually more valuable than any money you would be making on the book itself. So that's why once you've run your book launch and that's over, now you can go and use it as a lead magnet. So you can say, download my book for free. All you have to do is enter in your name and your email address. Now they're getting a $20 book for free. And it's kind of a step up from a regular lead magnet because lead magnets can be whatever. The quality can range. A one pager can be a lead magnet, but you're giving them an entire book. They'll see the value in that. And the reason why this is so important is because this is a qualified lead because they're already interested in the topic of your book, and that is why they want to download it. So it's not so much what people are doing with the book after they get it, it's the fact that they have the intention of achieving this goal or solving this problem in their life that your book speaks to, that your book is the solution for, your book is the answer. So that being said, once they go in and they download your book, they might not always read the book afterwards. But it's that intention. And it's the fact that you know that that is important to them. So it's almost like somebody filling out a survey and filling out a questionnaire before signing up for a one-to-one call with you. You know that much more information about them. They're qualified. They meet certain criteria, and they're interested, and they might potentially be ready to buy from you. So you could use that to lead them into something like a coaching program or an online course or a one-to-one call or whatever. Okay. So have your book set up as your lead magnet, allow them to download the PDF for free, and then on the next page after they sign up, offer them something else, offer them the next step to work with you. Just assume right on the spot that they want to work with you, because even though your book solves the problem for them, they might not always read it. And here is what people are buying from you. They are paying for speed. Yes, they can sit there and read the book, but that's going to take a lot of their time. And yes, they can implement what you teach them in the book, and that's going to take them time. And they might have to learn new things in order to accomplish these things. That's going to take time. But what you're doing is you're compressing time for them on their behalf if you have them work with you directly, or have them, work with your team, or sign up for your product or program. So it's interesting. and this is one of the reasons why I was prompted to do this video, was because I was in some sort of conference about being an author and whatnot. And this lady came on and she said, yes, I've gotten a lot of people interested to download my book. But when I follow up with them and I ask them if they've read the book, and they haven't read the book. So I don't know what to do. Like, she was like perplexed about what step to take because she couldn't get people to read her book. Well, first of all, that's not a problem. That is the key to your success right there. The fact that they want that knowledge, they want to solve that problem, they know you have the answer, but they don't have time to read the book. That's the perfect problem. That is the perfect problem to have. Because guess what? It's not your job to get them to read the book. That's not the end all be all of this whole situation. Sure, it's awesome if you can, make an impact in the world and share your story with your book. But if people don't read your book, don't give up hope, that is your segue into saying, hey, let's hop on a one-to-one call. Let's talk about it. Have a conversation with these people. They're obviously interested. So the only reason why they're not reading the book is maybe like, a time issue or whatever. So what you can do is you can offer them a solution, which is, well, I know my book is kind of long. It's like 200 pages. So not everybody has time to sit and read every day. So maybe I can help you out. How about I work with you one-on-one and we'll solve this problem together. I'll help you take the steps it takes to get to your solution. And then you can start coaching them. Or, whatever offer you have, integrate that into this whole process, obviously. But the book is a stepping stone. So this is a really good way to look at a sales funnel, by the way, because I was just talking with another online marketing expert about sales funnels. Everything in the sales funnel is a stepping stone, and you're creating this path. So you're placing these stepping stones strategically, each step along the way. And this leads into this, and this leads into this, and this leads into this. It's formulaic. You have to have them congruent so that it looks like the next logical step is this, the next logical step is this in their mind. Okay, from the prospect's perspective, this is the next logical step to take. So if they see your book, they buy your book, or they download your book, they see you as the expert, they see you as having the solution, They don't have time to read your book necessarily, but that's not a bad thing. So going back to the woman, she was using the fact that people weren't reading her book as a obstacle to her being able to utilize her book to create success for herself and for her clients for that matter. But she wasn't creating clients out of the book. Get clients from the book. That's the end goal here. So it's so funny how people kind of miss the mark here because it's not contingent upon them reading the book. It's the fact that they had the intention to read the book in the first place. That is the important signal that you need to extract from this whole endeavor. So, I'm sorry if that was a little bit long-winded. I was trying to go into the nitty-gritty of why you would be writing a book in the first place and how to utilize your book in a way that's not necessarily direct book sales, but everything else outside of that that you can use to monetize and gain success and grow your business from being an author. Once you become a published author, the world is your oyster. There's just going to be so many open doors for you. Speaking events, collaboration events. You're going to be connecting with a community. There's so many advantages and benefits from becoming an author that is outside of the scope of the published book itself that I hope that you can grasp just a glimpse of of how much opportunity this opens up for you. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day.